As Kenya celebrates marching its best ever gold medal haul from Beijing 2015 at the just concluded World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, one title remains elusive, the men's 5,000 meters crown. CGTN's Mohamed Abubakar sat down with Benjamin Limo, the last Kenyan to win the event back in Helsinki 2005, in an exclusive interview. He began by asking why the country has had to wait 2 decades and counting for another champion.
Most of the 5,000 meters guys are doing, or most of them have ran 21 kilometers, and some even transited even to marathon. And once they have run a marathon, you know the speed of training a marathon will definitely affect how you are going to perform in track and field, especially 10 and 5 and 10,000 meters. So that is one factor. The second factor is towards the championship, like now, or 3 weeks before the championships, we would change our base away from the altitude, because an altitude, doing a speed work in altitude has some effects. Athletes should be taken in a low altitude base so that they can pick up their speed.
Benjamin, who has impressed you the most at the Tokyo World Championships?
Currently, the person who have really impressed me in Tokyo Championships is Dorcas Iwohi. That lady is fantastic. She just did, I just saw her during the national championships. I've never met her before. She was just running like anybody who is doing trials. She never ran Diamond League. Faith Kipyegon really inspired that girl, especially during the heats. During the finals, that is now where she say, for me to survive, I have to run with faith. He beat all those who have been leading in Diamond Leagues, those who have been having a good times. So now we have a silver medalist.
One of the biggest legacies from your big win in Finland is your son Helsinki. Are we going to see him represent Kenya anytime soon?
Yeah, definitely, of course. And you know, Helsinki is now 20 years old. And currently, as we are speaking, he's a student in Iowa University, pursuing his education. And at the same time, he was also privileged to have qualified to go to America through athletics. And maybe in the next 2-3 years, because I'm his coach now, he's going to take over where I left it, because I left athletics knowing that I didn't represent Kenya in Olympics. And that is the big challenge I told him. You have to represent Kenya on my behalf in Olympics.
Before we let you go, Benjamin, what advice would you give to young Kenyan athletes who are dreaming to becoming world and Olympic champions?
Big athletes like Faith Kipyegon, David Rudisha, as their role model. Because what we have seen with the young athletes is that once they are now on the stage, they just believe themselves only. They don't want to take any advice. So what I can tell them, they have to be disciplined and follow their mentors and their coaches. And also believe in that you cannot start running today and become a world champion, but you have to go through a process. They should also believe in their processes and the people who are mentoring them. That's what I can tell them.